What's up, apes? Hi, lady apes, gentlemen apes, ApeAndy, still love AMC and GME, and of course, crypto. Okay, Bitcoin. The king is awake. I mean, Bitcoin. Now, okay, this is just a video to share the overall outlook for those apes, lady apes and gentlemen apes who are quite nervous about the situation right now. Okay, now, we know inflation is on the rise and on the rise and on the rise. So, well, last month, the inflation rate for July, which came out August, seems to be cooling off a bit. Let's hope the CPI data that comes out today is lower. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. No one has a crystal ball. Let's just hope the CPI data for August coming out today, on this day of the month of September, is lower than that of last month. If that is the case, then we'll wait and see on what the Fed has to say. We know that in Jackson Hole, Fed says, I'm hawkish, I'll keep raising rates, 750 basis points, let's continue to do that. Onwards and onwards and onwards, 750 basis points, 750 basis points, and more, 750 basis points. If that continues, just think. Yes, Fed is the overall overseer of the economy, so to say, in a way. Yes, of course, the US government as well. The Fed has a tool that is called raising interest rates, and that tool, they have been using it for quite a while, right? Ever since they started being hawkish in 2021, November and December, okay? The reason is to fight inflation. Yes, of course. The reason is to fight inflation. But if you keep raising interest rates at this pace, every 1 or 2 months, 750 basis points. If you keep doing that, yes, you may get to fight inflation effectively this way. You may. But inflation depends on many different things, not just taking money out of the system. You have to have the gas price coming down, you have to have the oil price coming down, and gas and oil seems to be not just solely controlled by the US government, controlled by Middle East, gas controlled by Moscow. Okay, no politics, don't want to get down that path. Let's just stick to the economy and the CPI and what the Fed may do or say. You know, saying and doing is two different things. The Fed may raise interest rates, but if they keep doing that at this rate, okay, think what will be the payment. Just think about it. What will be the payment of the US national debt at this interest rate? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So a knife cuts both ways. Knife is a tool, it cuts both ways. You use the raising of interest as a tool, as a knife, and you cut it, but it cuts both ways. If you're not careful, you get cut by the knife and then you bleed. You use the knife to cut inflation, to try to deflate the inflation situation by raising rates. But then the price you have to pay is that the US government has to pay more and more and more interest payment on the ever-growing, sky-high, still rocketing national debt. So, what are you saying, ApeAndy? I'm saying that the Fed may be trying to hint the market by just saying, we will raise interest rates. We will raise interest rates forever and ever, non-stop, to fight inflation. Market gets scared. Investor gets scared. Oh no, I'm pulling myself out of the market. Pulling out of it. But actually, if the Fed keeps doing that, the US national debt interest rate payment will be so high for the government. So that's what I meant by knife cutting both ways. So what would you do if you were the Fed? I would scare the market by saying, jawboning, saying, I will raise interest rates. And actually, inside here, Fed is thinking, oh my God, if I keep raising interest rates, the national debt payment will be so high that government can't afford it. Oh my God, I can't continue doing this. So the Fed is in a tight situation, right? Now, yes, the Fed still may raise interest rates for September. See, we're hawkish. We are going to keep raising interest rates. But actually, deep down inside, they are also worried. If I keep doing this, what will happen to the national debt interest rate payment? So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, there's only so much interest rate that the Fed can raise. But they could still jawbone the situation by saying, we're hawkish, we will raise interest rate to try to scare the market. But why do they want to scare the market? They want to keep the inflation down. Okay? If the investors are scared and don't invest in the market, AMC, GME, Bitcoin, crypto, then the market wouldn't be so inflated or hot. Okay, they're going to try to bring the market down to try to bring inflation down. Yes, they will raise interest rates, and much more so, they will be very hawkish in their tone, speaking, just like Jackson Hole. So, what about us investors, ApeAndy? I'm trying to say that investors, don't be scared by Fed, because there's only so much interest rates that they can raise. The situation now is different from that of Fed Chairman way before. I forgot the name, but that Fed Chairman raised interest rates so high, that was way back when, before the year 2000. They raised interest rates so high that yes, it did bring the inflation down. And it cost the market and it cost the economy, bringing the economy into a recession. So Fed Chairman Jerome Powell was trying to say that he admires that ex-Fed Chairman, and meaning he may do the same, keep raising interest rates. See, that's the tone that the Fed wants the market to perceive, so that everybody will not invest, market will not be so inflated, and so the market keeps coming down, and so inflation will come down along with it. But there's only so much interest rates that the Fed can raise before the US government say, hey, Jerome, stop raising interest rates. I can't meet my interest rate payment of my huge skyrocketing national debt. So that said, Lady Apes and Gentlemen Apes, don't be scared by the Fed. Do what you have to do when you decide to invest, okay? And yes, the CPI data will come out, and I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know if it'll be higher or lower than last month, but I do see a logic in it. There's only so much interest rate that the Fed can raise, okay? But they'll still keep jawboning to make you think they will keep raising interest rates, okay? That's a tactic, that's a strategy. So, and of course, situation now looks good for the king Bitcoin. And of course, I still love AMC and GME. I'm sure you do as well. So, and of course, ApeAndy loves all Lady Apes and Gentlemen Apes. Love the community, okay? I do calming videos. I don't do TA, okay? And I don't have a crystal ball. Love you all. See you in the next one.